Good morning, Cosmic Cat here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being present. This reading is for those of you born on May 18th. If you were born on May 18th, this reading is definitely for you. Also, if you were guided to this video and it's not your birthday today on May 18th, then check your moon and your rising sign. Also, maybe see where Venus lies on your birth chart. Taurus is ruled, just follow your intuition. That is what is most important. Follow your intuition and your guidance. There's a thing about being unlimited. There is structure, there are rules, but sometimes it's important for us to step outside of that limitation for our own safety. It may look as though it keeps one safe in the beginning, but in reality, it's safer to do something an opposite way for one time, because sometimes things are different. I hope that makes sense for you as I try to describe it here. So those of you born May 18th, you are a Taurus sign, as you probably know. You're very calm, patient, resourceful. You're loyal. You care about your relationships, as you are ruled by Venus in your second house. And so family, values, beauty, relationships are all important to you. Okay? You are a fixed sign, so sometimes you can be resistant to change. You like routine, you like things the way that they are, and consistency. So sometimes when change comes into play, it could be difficult for you to adapt to. But most of you know this about yourself, and you just work with it when you can and try to do the best that you can with it. You have wonderful willpower and determination. So that is really nice to have. So for those of you new to my channel, welcome. I'll be pulling this manifestation positivity motivational card here. And then I'm using the crows deck. I was guided to use the crows deck, and also you will probably hear some crows outside as we do this reading. I have my windows open. It's just a beautiful, lovely, crisp morning before the heat comes. Okay, and then we have an Archangel Animal deck that I'll pull from. At the end of the reading, I will blow this candle out on behalf of you and to celebrate your birthday with you. So please start thinking of what it is that you'd like to manifest into your life. What dream, what goals, what is your wish that you'd really want to come true for yourself, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. This came out quickly. Real quick, barely shuffled the deck. So this is definitely a message for you. Maybe perhaps there's also something with quickness, acting quickly with something. There has been quite a bit of, just with the alignment of the stars, with moving now, the time is now, being present in the present moment, and also making sure that what you're doing, you're aware and you have a lot of mindfulness to it. Okay. All right. So, try your hardest to be confident in who you are. You are enough. You are beautiful. You have to be the hero of your own life. Absolutely. Look at this beautiful card here. Read those words for yourself and allow yourself to feel anything that comes up. And what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of this card? What is it that's blocking you? Because if there's something if you're feeling lack, or that you're not enough, or that you're not beautiful, and for some of you, you may be feeling this because you're basing it on others and external surroundings, external energy, or environments that you're placing yourself. So it's extremely important to, one, know thyself. Also to make sure that you have boundaries. You're protecting your energy when you go out into places, and you have confidence to know that how you see yourself, how you live your life, and what you feel inside your soul is of most importance. So what others think and say about you isn't your opinion. So there's this this codependency that you may be having or struggling with at this time, as far as feeling lack. Maybe you're feeling like you're not enough, not because you really, truly, genuinely feel that way inside, but because of something someone else said or did, okay? And this could be from a situation that you're going through at this time. Maybe you had you made a mistake, or you failed at something. This just means that, because this could be something that you are going through. It could be something that, you know, the confidence part, lacking, not feeling confident. Sometimes we are our own worst enemy, right? We can be our own worst enemy in some situations, and really lack that love for ourselves because of something that we said or did, a shadow part of ourselves that we do, that we really want to heal, but isn't really healed yet. So it's something that we have to acknowledge and face it in order to start that healing journey, okay? Not cover it up. The more that you cover it up, shove it under a rug, or act like it doesn't exist, the more that it will be present and relevant to you in your life, and it will continue to surface in other ways, and you will release this by feeling triggers with your in your relationships and with other surroundings. I mean, this is when you go off on the gas station attendant because they're taking too long, or you're waiting in a line and you're very impatient and you don't want to wait in the line, so you leave, but then you're like, well, I didn't get what I needed. I didn't finish my goal in getting the product or item or whatever it was that I came here for. So then it like makes you furious. So there's something about handling your emotions, and also being confident in who you are, knowing that you are enough. You are enough. Check your self-value, your self-worth. Check that. And also where there is lack. Why are you lacking? What are you lacking in? And how did it come about? Was it due to someone else's feelings of how they see you, how they view you, what they think of you? Or is it your own thoughts? Because it's very important for you to stay true to yourself and have rules of engagement, which are basically boundaries. It's boundaries of knowing whose thoughts are their thoughts, and knowing that those are their thoughts, not yours. So keeping it separated. Not being codependent on others to tell you, to guide your life, or to tell you who you are, or to wake up and ask them if, okay, am I confident today? You know, you don't need to do that when you're secure in yourself and your emotions. Meditation is coming up. You're being asked to meditate. This is going to help you get more in tune with yourself. Also, check out inner child readings that I do every day. I do a birthday reading every day. I do inner child readings every day. So if you go ahead and subscribe to my channel, you'll get notifications when those come out. And I do encourage you to, if you are struggling through this right now, not every one of you are, there are about 367,000 people born every day. Isn't that amazing? That's so many people. That's a lot. And how many have you ever met that shared your birthday? It would be interesting to know. And I'm not speaking about twins or, you know, quadruplets, but I'm speaking of more of like how many strangers that you've met throughout your life that shared the same birthday. It's fascinating to me that many people can be born a day, and I've only met one other person that was born on my birthday, which I find extraordinary. So, if this just take what resonates for you and leave behind what doesn't, okay? But if you are feeling this, you have to be the hero of your own life. And when you have those failing moments, it's the opportunity for you to learn, what can I do different? Is this meant for me? How, you know, it could be a U-turn, or it could be a way of you like pausing for a minute to meditate and get grounded and to find out. Ask yourself, ask your inner child, your gut, what is it, you know, is this really what I want to do? And if it is, how can I approach this now and with a new set of eyes? Okay. All right. So we're going to take this. Being grounded is going to be really important for you. You are an earth sign, which means that you have a connection, whether you know this or not, or really embrace it. You have a strong connection with Mother Earth and Mother Gaia. So really during these times of failing, you're being asked to go take a walk in a park. Go sit under, lay a blanket under a tree, maybe your favorite tree, and meditate. Maybe just have a picnic out there at your favorite park, in your own backyard, anywhere where there's grass, there's flowers, plants, greenery, green. This is going to help your heart healing. Some of you are really struggling with heart healing at this time, and someone out there is. And you're being called to be more in Mother Earth's presence. Maybe go camping, go to a festival, something to touch a tree, hug a tree, connect with the tree. Trees have been around on this earth way longer than us, way longer than humans. They have a lot of insight and can offer you some grounding and feminine energy to help you balance out your feminine and masculine within your body, to acknowledge both, to accept both, and to know how to really work with both, okay? Yeah, Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Let me hold this up for you to allow yourself. I'm holding this card up so that you can allow yourself to feel any feelings you feel. Anything in your body, the sensations that you may have. If your heart starts beating fast or slower, if you feel really calm or all of a sudden anxious, if something or some story or something that recent happened to you or with you is surfacing at this time, when you see this card, that's important. That is meant to be, that is the focus for you to actually face and to work through at this time, okay? But Five of Wands shows conflict, like a disagreement. It's, you have all of these people, all of these crows here. They all have a wand, and they all want their wand to be, they all want their wand to be showing in a specific way. So it's like, arguments, not getting along, unable to find a common ground, or just something to where you compromise. Compromising usually means both people get a little bit of what they want, but not everything, and you walk away a little bit dissatisfied because you didn't get everything, but you walk away satisfied too because you got the main thing that you were looking for. So, I mean, compromise, it's like working together, sacrificing something for the sake of someone else, but also at the same time, you're gaining something of what you wanted. So it's not like a complete sacrifice of your soul or anything, or of your goals. It's just sacrificing something in order to make something happen for you in your life. This could be a project at work, and no one is, you're sitting at your table trying to brainstorm ideas. I'm feeling this marketing, like a round table, and everyone's in the marketing department, and they're all trying to, they all have their own visual of what they want to happen and what they want to the way that they want the commercial or something to go. And unfortunately, you're going to have to make these wands come together eventually. So how are you at dealing with that sort of conflict? That sort of just, the way that it's this embracing the diversity. Embrace the diversity and try to come up with a solution that works for everyone, that everyone has a little bit of part in, a little bit of energy is put into it, but it comes out unique and different, and could change the world because of the way that you all put your minds together, your different colored wands together. This is really speaks volumes to diverse philosophies, backgrounds, and it doesn't mean that this doesn't really have to mean violence or conflict in a physical way. This is just basically having a good debate. Like I had said, sitting around a round table and trying to figure out how you can, you know, add one person's dream of what they thought, maybe not all of their story of what they want the commercial to look like, but something, you know, maybe it's the color of their wand or the color of the eyes of the person that's going to be in the show. I mean, it could be something very small and significant, but that's all that takes for that one coworker to be happy or satisfied. But this is showing there's going to be a good amount of progress moving forward with your project if you allowed this if you allow yourself to solve this problem together, work together in solving it. Okay, sorry, my words are not coming out. Maybe that's part of it, the communication, trying to communicate to everyone. Fives are all about unpredictable change too. Change coming, okay? Then we have this giraffe. Have you seen a giraffe lately or recently? Giraffes are extremely tall. It's almost as if they can reach this, what looks to be the sun, but perhaps it's the moon. Sacred geometry is coming up too. Who's working with Archangel Metatron? You're being asked to continue this, or maybe the flower of life, that symbol, that meaning, the interpretation. Maybe you have this symbol somewhere in your home and you never even knew what it meant, but that is important for you to start working with. Put this on your altar if it's not on your altar already, but start meditating with this if you have this in your home. For those of you who do have the flower of life symbol somewhere, whether it's on a piece of clothing or on a charm, a gem, wherever this is in your home, it's time for you to place this near you when you meditate, okay? And perhaps get a giraffe, like a little figurine, to keep with you, and call upon Archangel Hophiel to help you with higher knowledge and wisdom. That will help with this conflict, okay? So be sure to, this is the message that I have for you. And make sure that you do check out my angel number of the day. Since it is your birthday, this number could be sticking out to you. Numbers are ways that our spirit team tries to connect with us. It's the way your guides, ancestors, archangels, angels, source, higher power, God, universe, light, however you would like to call the energy. This is how they connect to you, by messages, coins, feathers, animals. Okay, so we do have this here, but I do pull also an animal spirit card every day with another deck, and an angel card every day. Those are short videos. If you want to go ahead and subscribe to my channel, get those notifications, be sure to check them out today on your special day to see if it resonates and to see, but regardless of whether you do check this out or not, make sure you pay attention to numbers from now on. And when you see numbers, look up what that meaning is, okay? All right, this is your message for today. I'm going to blow this candle out for you. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And as the smoke rises, may your dreams and wishes rise too. Have a cosmic, beautiful birthday, rebirth day for some of you. In tonight, meow.